Phillips and Associates is an employment law firm. We essentially protect the rights of individuals here.
We're exclusively plaintiff only. We only represent employees. We don't represent companies. And I think we're one of the only firms that has this many attorneys and this many results that's doing such a niche area of law.
I think what sets us apart is our commitment to the employee. Employees are severely underrepresented, unfortunately. Ever since inception of the firm, it's always been employee related, and we do not represent businesses, companies, employers, corporations. It's always been employee focused.
There is a need for a law firm that can be big enough, strong enough, have the financial ability to stand up against these mega firms that are going to be hired by the defense attorneys.
This is not just a 9-to-5 job for me. Helping people and feeling satisfied that I'm doing that is something that's like a core value for me. The firm's values align with mine very well.
It's definitely a David versus Goliath for an employee and employer.
And we don't want to represent the Goliath. We need to represent David, who is unfortunately at a disadvantage against these big companies.
The employer has all the resources, has all the money, can hire the best defense firms to defend them. And then you have the lone sole employee who's out of a job. They don't have the resources. They've been discriminated, harassed, and they're going to stand up against their big employer. That's a need that Phillips & Associates fills.
The employees have to come first because they are underrepresented, and they have an uphill battle, an uphill legal battle, if they're going to try to challenge their employer for being harassed or discriminated against. Bill and I both believe that we should only be representing employees.
Often, an internal complaint by the employee only goes so far, and it is not until a lawyer gets involved and reaches out to them themselves before a company starts realizing, oh, we have a problem here.
Once David is terminated, he doesn't have the means to pay a lawyer. So they can come to us and know that we will handle their case with no money up front.
What's good for our business, really, it starts with the client. We're contingent. There are some law firms that actually charge like a $5,000 retainer first. So you're asking someone who just lost their job to pay $5,000 when they're jobless. So, we're contingent. We've always been contingent. So I saw that need for a contingent law firm that has the human resources, the staff, the financial resources to really stand up to these mega defense firms.
Phillips & Associates, employment law is all we do. It's our specialty, and that's our mainstay, if you will. We are not scared to file lawsuits. We are not scared to pursue cases against large defendants. We're not scared to go against the biggest law firms.
Defense attorneys know that we'll take cases to court. We've taken more cases to court than almost any of our competitors. So the reputation of us filing in court and going to court allows us to settle cases before even filing. Helping someone who's lost their job and been discriminated and is really at the lowest point of their life is really meaningful work. To hand them a settlement check is amazing. To hear that they have another job that's free from discrimination, that's what I love to hear.